All right, shalom. We're the brothers from the GMS Atlanta camp. We want to start off by giving our glory, infinite praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Chakwadash.
Then we understand our apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, the teaching that rule well. Salutations to the few brothers and children. Well, to the brothers throughout the four corners, and to the few women and children that subscribe in faith and sincerity. But with that, we just wanted to come real quick, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, and go into how the Lord is breaking that yoke of iron up off of us, man. Right. But in it, there's a relief and there's a discomfort that comes before that relief, man. Mm-hmm. Because when he break that yoke of iron, it's been sitting upon the neck for so long, the skin is attached to it. Hey, that's gonna be an uncomfortable thing as we're going through now. We're feeling the Lord picking this yoke of iron up off of our neck, and it's becoming uncomfortable, man. Right. But we understand the relief to be at the end. Right. All right. So right now, we just gotta embrace the Lord breaking this yoke of iron up off our necks. Yeah. And I'll start here in Jeremiah 30:8. Mm-hmm. It says, "For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts." And understand that the Lord of hosts is what? The Lord of armies, man. So he's giving you a title as to how he's coming. Yep. All right. It says, "Saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck." Who yoke? Esau's yoke, man. This so-called European, man.
Right. Could you start a verse up?
Yeah, come on. All right. This is Jeremiah 30:7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it." Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, right. None is like it. Keep going.
"It is even the time of Jacob's trouble."
Jacob's trouble, Israel's trouble, man. That's right. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Keep going on that last point. I want to make a point on that last
but point. He shall be saved out of it.
That's a part of the Lord breaking that yoke. That's right. Off our neck, that he's going into the elect, man. That's right. It says he shall be saved out of it, man. That's right. So even though the elect is going to have to go through it, the Lord is going to still save him, man.
That's right, man. I'll continue. "For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds."
See, that's that process when you open up, you were saying that it's like a shedding process. Mm-hmm. Okay, just like and that makes you think of like when animals shed they old hair and bring in a new hair, or a snake shedding its skin. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You can't just rush it off. Imagine a snake shedding its skin. You can't just rush and pull it off. It's a process with it, and you got to go at the right time and in the right flow, which is the timing of Yahweh Shema Shah to shed this yoke off of us. Okay, and we're now entering into that. See, we're now coming to the spot where we see these prophecies coming to pass, where Yahweh Shema Shah is doing them, but clearly speaking, like, listen, y'all see that it's close now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We like when the Matthew 24, when they were like, well, when will this time be then? We starting to see like, we at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Because the brother going into the snake, you got to think, why is the snake even shedding his skin? Because he's grown, man. He's grown. So in that, for him to shed that skin, he's growing, which is a good sign. But the causation for that shedding, because it has become uncomfortable for him to exist within that shell, man, within that skin. Like what? I got to shed this, man. I got to get better.
That's right.
See? That's right. All right, continue. It says, "For I will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him." Which means we ain't gonna have these instances where you go to your nearest corner store and it's ham off or it's Elon, man. Right. Ain't gonna be no more of us having to go to them to get the one of all things.
Which ultimately is going to the curses.
Right. That's right, man.
The scriptures say that the curses that's on us now is going to be reversed and put on to our enemies.
That's right.
That's right, man.
You see, so that's the Lord breaking the yoke of our neck. That's right. And putting it on the necks of our enemies, man.
That's right.
Okay, it mainly you Edomites, you so-called whites, man.
That's right. That's right.
Bring out. You had something.
Yeah, I read my review. It's Matthew 11:29. It says, "Take my yoke upon you." These are the words of Yahushua. It says, "Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me. For I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest unto your souls. When you go into that word yoke, it means burden. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Here in the etymology. It says, used of any burden or bondage, as that of slavery. So, hey, especially during the time of slavery, here in America was our worst time of being slaves, man.
Right.
So that yoke was tight.
Right.
It was, Jake.
It was no wiggle room.
It wasn't no wiggle room. Jake running.
Nope.
Esau going to grab him, chopping off their feet.
Yep.
So it's numerous amounts of things.
Right.
That bondage, that yoke around our neck is tight.
That's right.
But fast forward to now that we have the wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures, and that yoke is really loosed off our neck.
Right.
And the scriptures say what? That ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Yep.
See? So that yoke or that bondage is lifted. It was ripped off our neck by the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Really, and it had to be. It was Yahweh Shai broke it in Romans. What it was Romans with it was all possibly, I think, the 5th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. But it was all because of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai went and died up on the cross. See, and that was that process right there of breaking it. But it just took the timing. See, timing is anytime that things happen. And you'd be like, oh man, people be saying, that was perfect timing. Man, it was all of Yahweh by Shema Shai. See, he had to bring us through that hard process of going up under these Edomites and these devils, okay, to bring us out of that. It was all his timing. It was not. We didn't say, well, we're gonna start on in 2016 start teaching the word.
Right.
No, man. Everything was at the time. He had to bring men before us, so that we could be taught. Okay.
That's right.
So it was the Lord's time.
By the Lord going on that cross, He spiritually broke it for these
that's
times.
What
It's literally because, without Yahweh Shai doing what He did, we couldn't have this word because having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is what the brother went into. That's what makes us free. That's where He is broken those spiritual strongholds on us.
Oh, he released the seal,
bro. That's the spirit. When Yahweh Shai sacrificed Himself for the elect, that was Him breaking the yoke. Because He said, when He did that, He was worthy enough to loosen the seal.
He was the only one that could do it for us.
So read that back, and then we'll pull this one out.
Matthew 11:29. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest unto your souls.
So it says that the bond, the taking up the Lord's yoke, taking up this walk, doing this work, it's light. It says take it up, and it is what? It's easy and it is light.
It says, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
All right, so this work is easy and it's light, man. Because what? Through in the flesh, it's worse, but in the spirit, this is nothing for us to do, man. Okay. This is just the technicality that we're going through. So I end off here. I got that. Hosea. Yep. Okay. 6 and 6.
Yep, 6 and 1. This is Hosea 6 and 1. It says, "Come, let us return unto the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai."
Either you can take on that yoke and that burden of the Lord, which is easy. We're doing it here now. Why else are you able to be comforted by the words and the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai? Some brother took up that work of the Lord, took up His yoke, man. So it made us free.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Go ahead and read.
It says, "For He had torn, and He will heal us."
So the Lord put us in slavery. He tore us. He tore us in half, man. Everything, all of Jake is always asking, why do we go into slavery? Where was God when slavery? Read that back.
It says, this is Hosea 6 and 1. It says, "Come, let us return unto the Lord."
So come, let us return. All right.
It says, "For He had torn, and He will heal us."
The same individual that beat your ass during slavery, the same one that had you gator bait, the same one that was hanging you during the Reconstruction era, the same one that was getting you Jake's lynched yet again after the Reconstruction era, had you niggas getting lynched during Jim Crow.
That's right.
And then what? The crack epidemic. Now you getting gunned down.
Well,
the
that
same one.
bad lynching like a year or two ago.
Yeah, that
really this year in certain states.
Yeah.
So the same one that tore you in half, that way anything that you can blame the white man for, the Lord allowed him to do it. Continue.
Right. It says he had smitten.
He had smitten.
Yep. And he will bind us up.
So, just like he whooped your ass, he's gonna be the one that healed you. For every wound, he knows the exact cure, the exact remedy to heal that particular ailment, man.
Yep.
So the Lord is gonna do it. So he's doing it now. The Lord is doing it now. The Lord is breaking that bond. He understands. Oh, he beating you through slavery. Let's crash his money. He doing this. Let's crash that. Oh, he's ruling your mind and your spirit. Let's give you the word. Let's give you the name. So therefore, what? We've been made free, man.
That's right.
So the Lord is breaking that yoke of iron up off of our spirits, man.
That's right.
If you hear this word, man.
That's right.
But it's coming whether you like it or not, man.
That's
to
right.
a city near you.
That's right.
Hey, with that, we want to end off by giving all glory, infinite praises unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, Bahashem, Chakwadash.
Double understar apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Till the next time, shalom.
Shalom.